Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ayotunde. You're on Thoughts on Paper. What are we discussing today? Two stories, one lesson. Hear me out. A few months ago, my parents were around and I live in Ghana. I work as a medical doctor. One of the nights, I told them I was going to my secondary job to do some locum. Locum is when it's popular amongst doctors where you have your primary job and then you have another place where you work. And then this night, I told my family and my parents, okay, I have to go to work tonight. I'll see you in the morning. The thing about my family is this, we pray about everything. When somebody wants to step out, okay, let's pray for you. Lord, this person is going out, keep them safe, perfect all their concerns, and bring them back safely. I requested that they pray for me that I would have a calm shift, which was not bad, really nothing wrong with it. Let me give you the background. This particular hospital where I did this locums at, I did night shifts there, and the night shift started 9 p.m. and ended 7 a.m. in the morning. And it was usually busy. In fact, sometimes very busy. What made it really, really, really interesting was that you were the only doctor at night. And it's a fairly big facility. So you were meant to cover the OPD where patients keep coming in all through the night for any and everything. But you are also at the same time responsible for all the patients on the ward. Meaning you could be called, to come and see any patient at any time on the ward. Any emergencies that came into within those hours, you were also responsible. And there were times when your attention was needed at all three places at the same time. It happened a number of times. Sometimes you could have 2-3 emergencies at the same time. So the work could be hectic. And this night when I was leaving home to go to work, I requested, please pray the shifts will be calm. I want a calm shift and all that. Just before they started praying, I then said, okay, well, interestingly, we also have a hospital in Nigeria, a 50-bed hospital. And you're not praying that people should die or that people should fall sick, but obviously you want your facility to be busy. So I thought to myself, hey, was it being fair that I was asking for a calm shift? Because what a calm shift would mean is that I don't want many patients to come in tonight. But would that be what the owners of the hospital would pray? So I don't know, you might think I'm being extreme here or being too pious or no. But in that moment, I just thought, hey, okay, just pray that the shift goes well. Don't pray for a calm shift. Because I just felt that if I was the owner of the hospital, I would want the place to be busy. So that's one. Then the other story is this. I have two cameras, a Nikon D7200 and a Nikon D5500. And my D7200 developed a problem. I sent it to someone to repair. So I was left with only the D5500 now. And then one of the days I was shooting, interesting, it was also around the time when my parents were around. I was doing some photo shoot, taking some photos, and suddenly I saw memory card error. So I just assumed it was a memory card problem. I didn't have a spare. So I continued the shoot with my phone. It was nothing formal, just in the house. Days later, I went to the mall, West Hills Mall, to get another memory card. I got the memory card. It was sealed. No issues. It was sealed. I didn't tear it open to test it. I just got the memory card. In fact, I got it on my way from work. And I took it home, put it in the camera, the same problem, memory card error. I didn't think the camera was at fault. I just thought, oh, why is this memory card not working? But again, it struck me that what are the odds that two memory cards would give the same error? But I just leaned more towards the idea that the new memory card was also bad. Then I decided I would return it. So I went back to the place I bought it from and I met the man who sold it. I said, do you remember me? I was here, I think 1 or 2 days ago. I got this memory card from you, and it's giving me this error. And then I took my camera there. I put it in and showed him. You see? Memory card error, something, something. And the man said, oh, but there should be nothing wrong with it. It's new. It's not fake. So I told him, well, I got it from you, so take it and give me another one. He was reluctant to take it, but then he agreed to take it. I said, okay, no problem, I'll give you another memory card. And I said, thank you. But right there, I just thought to myself, but what if it's not the memory card? What if it's my camera? So I told him, I said, wait, don't bring another one yet. Do you have a camera here? Let's test this memory card on your camera, and then give me the memory card from that camera. Let me put it in my camera to see if the problem is from my camera. And he said, oh yeah, that's good, that's good. And we tested it. Lo and behold, my camera was at fault, because any memory card you put in it would give that error. And the memory card that showed error on my camera worked perfectly fine on his own camera. And we had our answer right there. And in a sense, I was pleased that I didn't make them tear open another new card. I accepted the blame, and I decided I would go and fix my camera, which interestingly till today has not been fixed. That's a story for another day. But the lesson is, let's be considerate of people. We tend to try and quickly heap blames on people, try and shed responsibility, put ourselves first above any stresses that might concern other people. And while you might find, particularly the first story, a bit extreme, I hope it's conveyed the point I'm trying to pass across, which is think about other people too. It's not just you. It's not only about you. Think about other people. Be considerate. And I think our world would be a better place if everybody considered everybody else in our choices, in our decisions, in our actions. If you found these stories motivating, uplifting, if you learned something from it, I would appreciate if you leave a like and subscribe. There are many more contents like this coming your way. I'm trying to hit 50 subscribers. I'll appreciate if you help me get there. Thank you. Bye.